Hey again, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Give Me Five. We're going to do a little more title talk today. And guys, there's some stuff going on out there in the marketplace that seems like there's something happening all the time. But one of the things we're starting to see pop up a little bit more is title fraud. So can you tell us a little bit about what's going on with that?
Absolutely. We just got notification from our underwriter that there's a real specific fraud going on in the industry right now. And it's really targeted at vacant lots that are unimproved property, basically, where their seller's not living there, so they don't know and have as much knowledge since they're not on the premises. And what happens is someone will swoop in and pretend to be the seller and sell it out from under them so that proceeds get wired to the fraudster. Sometimes they've done a fraudulent transfer already, so it looks like they're the correct homeowner, and try to sell this out to someone and get that money without it being in the rightful
They're
hands.
like doing like a quick claim deed.
Sometimes, yes.
To get ownership and then getting out of it as quick as they possibly can.
Absolutely.
What can we do as agents to help stop this process?
There's a lot of background that you as agents can do. So if you get notified if you're a listing agent to represent someone, I would always, in an instance like this where it's unimproved property, try to find an independent way to contact the seller. So not the person that contacted you and the phone number, but maybe Google the name of the seller that's on the records to see if you can contact them directly. Another really good tool is if you get on the treasurer's website, it will show you where tax bills are mailed. So you could send a certified letter to that address, letting them know you've been approached and you just want to make sure that this is their intent. Those are two really good resources you can do independently to make sure everything's above board.
Excellent. Now, what are you guys doing on your end to try to help protect everybody?
Absolutely. So we have found, and especially with the research our underwriter has done, these follow a real specific pattern. It's this type of property. It's a pushy seller, and it's a seller who does not want to come to closing because it's not the right person. So they're going to want to do a mail away where they're not going to want to come in. They maybe have a compromised notary that will notarize them knowing it's not the right person. So we are going to require anything that falls into this category. So a seller not attending closing that's vacant property. If they can't attend, they have to do a RON closing through our office. So that's a portal where they have to go in and sign documents with one of our closers. And the identification process is really stringent. So we know that they'll have to pass the test to get through that.
Awesome. Hey, I've heard recently we've seen infomercials on TV about this, about title locks. Would that help in this situation?
Good question. Probably a lot of you have heard of this product. There's a lot of different variations out there. And potentially, like every client is going to have to figure out what fits their needs and their comfort level. But what the majority of these products are is a monitoring service. So they research public records after the fact. So it's really important to realize they're not going to catch anything up front. They're only going to be able to alert you after something's been recorded. So as a consumer, you're going to have to decide if however much that monthly fee is worth it for that knowledge. But honestly, there are things you can do on your own as a consumer to monitor things. You can, honestly, you can search the tax records yourself to see if there's been any transfers. I would be looking at junk mail. That was a really big one that jumped out at me because if someone tries to take out a fraudulent mortgage against your home and pose as you, but maybe take the equity out and spend that money, you're going to get mailings at your property address at your home. So you can read those and read that stuff and see, is this legit or is it just a junk mail trying to get my business?
Guys, so again, be that resource for your clients. Be out there for them if they need help doing research on their property. You guys have a couple different tools at your disposal that you could do searches for your clients as well. But just know that it's out there. Be diligent when you're doing your work and your practice with your clients, that everything looks like on the up and up. And if it doesn't, question it. Always get support from the back end with title services to help out with this process if you need it. But as always, guys, if you need anything, please give us a holler here at Agent Development. We're an email, phone call, or text away. And we'll look forward to seeing you at the next Title Talk. Take care.